Hello and welcome to Cboe Volatility 411 for Friday. My name is Dan Deming and I'm with KCAM Financial. Well, folks, expiration today, and we did see the SPX lower initially. We saw some pressure on the market, but once again, market reversed. SPX actually was up on the day at one point, and with that, we saw volatility under pressure. VIX below 15 briefly, now currently around the 1540 level. Once again, we continue to see this unfold. We do have a VIX cycle now where expiration is next week, so post-regular expiration in the VIX May expiration cycle. Looking at realized volatility, I think that's key to point out here. We're seeing realized volatility picking up significantly. Short-dated realized volatility around 18. So the VIX is actually discounting that to some degree, but once again, we've seen the market after Monday's big sell-off for 4 consecutive days able to find some positive territory. So with that, I think that's what's keeping the VIX under some pressure here and discounting some of the short-dated realized volatility. Also, the VIX Futures back in contango at this level. So we're seeing that front month future at a premium over the cash, and we're seeing the VIX term structure also running at a premium as well. VVIX, measure implied volatility in those VIX options. Coming in today, we're seeing 94 reading on the VVIX, down from 107 earlier this week. And once again, as the market's recovered, we've seen some downside pressure on implied volatility in the VIX options. Big activity here in May today, expiration next week to be expected. So May 15 puts, a lot of buyers of those May 15 puts here today. About 30,000 of those are traded. May 19 calls, he's a big strike on the call side as well. And also June, we're seeing some pretty decent activity, some rolling activity into June, where you're seeing a little bit of out of the money call activity in the 22 and 23 lines. But the June 14 puts, another large trade there as well. So we're seeing some downside put activity in the complex as we roll through expiration. Next week, like I said, VIX expiration next Wednesday morning. We also have China-U.S. trade negotiations unfolding. That's creating the volatility, the recent volatility. We also have Fed minutes coming out next week as well. So those are some of the areas we'll be focused on in the volatility space as we move into next week.